The Natterburg Unified School District services about 225 students with unique needs from preschool all the way up through high school. The foundation of our program and that we have been working hard to grow is under that focus that all students can and will learn. And it is our job to identify their potential and support them in working to reach that potential.
One of our goals this year was to focus on compliance. I feel we've really come together and streamlined a lot of our processes, which helped be more efficient, which is better for family and better for kids.
The team here is great. I actually work with multiple teams since I do service both elementary schools, the high school, and Morristown. So I have to travel between schools and work with a variety of different people on each campus. But every campus is great. I think we work really well together.
She and I split the caseload for service model, whether that's through push-in or pull-out services, co-teaching with the self-contained teacher or preschool teachers, and then we also will co-treat with related services for students that need that extra support.
MTSS is a multi-tier system of support. In the MTSS process, teachers will email us and let us know that they are having either academic or issues with classroom management with the student in the classroom, and we schedule a meeting for them. And then in that meeting, we look at lots of data to understand where the problem might be coming from or where there might be gaps in their learning. And we compare them to their peers just to get a full understanding of the student, look at all of their positive attributes that they have and then things that they're struggling with. And then we come in with a plan to fill in those gaps.
When you find that a learner is struggling in your classroom and you've exacerbated all your options and you've thought of every intervention that you could possibly think of, we're the best team to come to because it's multiple brains together to coming up with all different ideas that can help with each learner and their needs. And we try to only focus on one area so that way we can show progress in at least one area and then move forward to the next area and move forward to the next area.
Our learning lab is all the way through preschool through our 8th grade students. We do have 6 staff members in our room that works with all of our students. Most of the time we have every single group running in here almost at the same time, so we'll have 6 separate groups, all ages going on. We also have a hybrid program, so I do have some friends that are in here for the majority of their day and then go out into the gen ed population for some other classes as well.
What's changed is we've been more seen on campus. We used to be over in the old building across. Now we're here on campus, so it's easier to integrate with other classes and do other things with them. And we've gone on field trips with them this year with other grade levels. A lot of things that have changed is advocating for things that they need. They've gotten this new furniture in the classroom, which helps them with their learning. It's adjusted to all of their heights so that it's feasible for all of them, and they're able to access curriculum a lot easier. They adjust and tilt so that they're able to use that in the classroom too as needed, so it helps with OT and PT skills, so we're hitting all the points for them.
We have a student this year in 2nd grade, and at the beginning of the school year, when we dibbled him, he was only reading 11 words per minute, and he was only reading at 50% accuracy. Maria and I talked frequently about things that I was doing in the classroom regarding explicit phonics instruction and fluency building, and then Maria would share with me what she was working on with her sight word program. Working together collaboratively, the last time that I assessed him, he read 42 words per minute at 94% accuracy. He actually retold using 48 words in his retell, which was amazing for his communication.
He's actually made growth in all aspects, not only just academic. We work on a reading sight program like she just mentioned. He just finished the first part of it. The first 150 words, he is able to read them both in isolation and in context, and he also has made growth socially.
This morning when he actually got his certificate from his EdBark, he actually made a point to come and see me this morning and show me his certificate, and he hugged me and he was just so proud of himself.
We have really been focusing on preparing them for high school and really shifting now that we have our own high school here, which has been incredible. We've been able to see firsthand the impact of the preparation. We've been able to say, okay, what do we need in high school, and bring it back down to that middle school level.
Because with science it's very vocabulary based and it's a lot of abstract vocabulary. So with the combination of us working together, we've been able to get the students to understand what those words mean, be able to visualize it, which if they can get the vocabulary, then that also leads into understanding all of the overall concepts. So their grades come up in their writing and their test scores and all of the other areas.
So the most important aspect of this program for the high school level for our SPED kids is really build towards student self-efficiency. And so with that, it's building organization skills, time management skills, the prioritization skills that they need to stay on top of their tasks and their assignments, and then go through grade checks, opening that dialogue with their instructors, being able to go back and forth and have that communication. Okay, what are you struggling on? What do you want to work towards next? And start building on those as we go through these 4 years of high school. My first goal is to no longer need that study skills class. They've built that self-efficiency up and they can continue opening up other electives, seek other opportunities and interests. They've built up those self-efficiency skills that they are able to be independent in the workforce, next academic level, whatever it is their goals are.
The thing that makes Desert Oasis MTSS so special is that we work together to empower the teachers.
What it is doing is finding the gaps and filling those gaps and coming up with suggestions, ideas, and collaboration with everybody.
I have actually seen a lot of growth out of my special ed students this year. They're becoming more confident in the classroom, and so instead of taking that back seat where they just watch everybody else, they're starting to take more of a leadership role.
That wasn't happening before. They really feel like they're part of the classroom culture, the community, and a lot of that is because of those partnerships between special education and general education.
Knowing that you're going to be with them for the long haul and working towards like what every teacher wants is to see them walk on that stage, accept that diploma.
The closeness that we have together, it's like a family. We get to work together and build a bond.
Mutual respect for each other, admiration for each other. We like to learn from each other as well.
The best thing to happen this year was just coming to Natterburg. I feel as I found my professional home.
I found my place here. These kids, they just give so much love, and I just want everyone to see that and how amazing they are. They are just like all the other kids. They just want to be included. They just want to be everyone's friends. They've just made that growth that we love seeing, and that's why it makes it so exciting to come to school. They're talking things out. They feel comfortable with you, and they want to make that growth. They just didn't know how.
I love using communication devices with them. It's like, that's your voice, bring it out. We're gonna use it today.
And teaching them that advocacy, like once they get to the point where they understand the purpose of their communication and their voice, it's just as important, if not more important.
Because every kid has something to say. In their own way, they have something to say.
I couldn't ask for a better team.